Hi everybody, it's Mothering Sunday today, so I thought I'd come on and for a change, instead of talking about, riff-raff, I just wanted to say have a happy Mother's Day to mothers in the UK particularly, but elsewhere too. Why not have a sort of universal Mothering Sunday? The US one, we should celebrate, you should celebrate as Australia, wherever you are. So happy Mother's Day. I've had one card. They're all coming today. We're going out to lunch. I've had my shower and just put some lip gloss on. That's all I've got on. So I've got to do my hair, do my makeup and get ready. They're coming around about 10:30. It's 7:10 now, so I've got plenty of time. So I've had one card. Isn't that pretty? And a little one inside. Beautiful. I've got so many cards, Christmas, birthday, and old cards too, the old-fashioned style. It just seems such a darn shame to get rid of them when I could make a collage or something. I don't know whether I've got the patience. The other thing I want to do, that I think I've showed you this before. Oh, it's not there. There, gone. Oh, it's not here. Anyway, could have sworn it was there. It's a little book, a page a day, not dated. You date it yourself. Oh, I've got a couple of them actually, and I've got one that my daughter gave me a while back, and it's mother, for you to write down from your earliest memory. My earliest memory, I think I've said it was my first birthday, when I said to my mum, I was sitting on my mother's knee at the fireplace and the birthday cake was being cut and I couldn't have a piece because I was one, but it was my cake. And I actually remember thinking, it's my cake and I can't have any. I don't know whether there was liquor or anything in it. And I told my mum, and I told her in detail, and she said, somebody's told you that. But they hadn't, I remember it. Kids, I think, are very close to the next world. The Buddhists believe in reincarnation, and they believe that when you die, you spend 49 days, 49, oh, that's a particular number to me, 49 days in transit to the next life. So for 49 days, the spirit hangs around their loved ones and their home. I do feel Alfie around me still, and it gives me comfort. He was so poorly that what I felt when he passed was complete and utter grief and devastation and guilt for being here even. And then disbelief, and then anger, and should I have done more? Could I have done more? I was always fighting the system, for better care. With Parkinson's, they use people as guinea pigs, basically, and they try them on the different medications without any supervision. There was a Parkinson's nurse, and when I phoned her, because I needed some help, she said, sorry, she said, we only come out at end of life. What good is that? What good was that to me? So I felt a great sense of relief when Alfie passed. Not immediately, I was numb immediately. The undertakers allowed me to help dress him you know, and I did his tie when he was in his casket and everything. And that was, you know, just such an honour to be able to do that for him. Anyway, I don't want to be morbid. I'm not morbid. I'm not miserable. And as I say, happy Mother's Day. What you're doing today. If I'm not sure what time we'll be back. If they're coming at, well, they'll be here by 11 at the latest. Then we're going straight out. We'll probably spend about 4 hours. I'll probably have a couple of glasses of wine. So you might get a giggly Ann on later if I've had a couple of glasses of wine. And we'll see. Anyway, can you hear my throat? It's really croaky. Really croaky. I've got, I'm just telling you another ailment I've got is strictures in my throat, and it's changed my voice. I had to have a couple of endoscopies to widen the gullet, but I've got precancerous cells there. I haven't got cancer, but there's precancerous cells, and sometimes it just goes like this, and I'm really husky, you know, I sound as though I'm about to bark at somebody, but I'm not. Also, in passing, a few of you might know, you might know, what happened to FBRC? Rose, you might know, Rose Thorne, or Ballychicken, you might know, because I know you go on there. And just haven't seen him around lately. And I miss seeing his videos because he can be really entertaining sometimes. All right, well, I'll get off because my throat's sore. Might come back on later and give you a laugh. And I won't video when we're out. My kids don't want to be on video, and I don't blame them. This is what I'm saying. My kids have got nothing to do with YouTube. As far as I know, they don't watch my channel. I don't think they do. I know that my sister-in-law did, and she used to laugh, and my sister did, and a couple of friends do. But I don't know whether it's upset one or two, but they haven't seen me in a sort of riled up way about anything or anybody. And I suppose that with Foodie I have been a bit wound up. And wound up because, Chantal, I'm talking to you now, not because you're super morbidly obese, but because you're super morbidly an awful person. And I'll tell you now, if you are working towards change and it's genuine, I'm not going to knock that. But at the moment, I don't believe that you are. I think there's things going on, and the gophers are coming out, doing your bidding, and they'll carry on, I'm sure. And like I said yesterday, they don't bother me. The threats that have been made on your behalf, that somebody's in my garden, or I know where you live, and calling me a bitch, and why don't I die, and be with my husband. Lovely messages, you know. And all of this garbage is tracked right back to you. So in that case, you haven't changed. And as for your husband, Salah, yeah, he has a go at people as well. He just, you know, why don't you go and KILL to somebody yourself? I remember him saying that. That's not a Muslim, an Islamic attitude, is it? Is it? And the other thing, when he was swimming in the sea, it was lovely, but you were sitting there roasting in that abaya. Isn't there somewhere, a beach where it's quiet, where you could take an abaya off and go in the sea And if you don't want to go in naked, wear something like a cotton dress or something, so you could go in and nobody would see you except Salah. I don't know whether that would be possible, but I can't see that's much fun, you just sitting there and watching him swim while you're, getting sunstroke. And also, Salah, when he was swimming, when he came out of the ocean and stood up, and you could see all his chest. You're not supposed to show your chest. A Muslim isn't supposed to. It's not strictly haram, but you're not supposed to. But what is strictly haram is to not show your body below the navel. And Salah, you were doing that. Those swim trunks of yours were pulled down and they were just resting on your hip bone. So you saw all your chest, everything, right down almost to where your pubic hair starts. And that is haram. You shouldn't be doing that. It's not something a good Muslim would do. Right, okay. Well, happy Mother's Day, everybody. That's what I came on to say. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. And I might catch you all later. Bye-bye.